on these already really, really loved little critters from Improvements. And these right here are your LED animal cutout stakes. So before we had all of the styles, we had the hummingbird, the squirrel, the butterfly, and the dog. Now, all we have left are the gorgeous hummingbird and the butterfly at an incredible price, the lowest price right now, under $25. You're taking a look here at the beautiful butterfly. And then we also having the hummingbird for you. During the day, they're just gorgeous, iron, water resistant, they are weather resistant, but at night, the magic continues. Deb Byers is gonna come in. I love having you, Deb. You bring all of the most beautiful things from my yard, from my front yard, my backyard, and these right here are so popular, we're running out.
Yes.
And thankfully we get to bring them at such a low price.
Unbelievable.
But the butterfly, to me, my favorite. I love it. Hummingbird too, you can't go wrong, but I'm loving this one right here.
Well, you can't go wrong. These are from Improvements. They're made of iron. They're super lightweight. They're cut out with this beautiful design. And by the way, that's all smooth. There's no sharp edges, but it's a real clean cut. So if you put these in front of any of the beautiful flowers that you just bought, all that color's going to show through.
Yes.
But you've got size. These are 27 inches long. The stakes are 15 inches high, so they are formidable. But then you've got a solar panel in the back to go ahead and absorb all the sunlight, and then 10 LED lights strategically placed all around either this gorgeous butterfly or the adorable hummingbird to give you light that looks like fairy lights at night. So you've got a gorgeous black, beautiful silhouette of a beautiful critter, and then at night they come alive. They are just fabulous. Oh, they've got them in the studio, so there you go.
Okay. Now you get to see oh, we've got rid of it. It's okay. Okay, so this is what I really love. Seeing them in person, they're so unique. You can't find this at your average, you know, big box lawn store.
100%.
It's very boutique,
yes.
Very unique. I also like the subtlety of it. So say you have an area that's maybe just like a little sparse and you don't know what to do with it, pop one of these in here. I just think it adds such a decorative statement, head turner, conversation starter.
It's absolutely true.
Yeah.
And if you have a yard, you can put them totally in the yard. Remember, the stakes will go right into the ground. They simply screw right in the back. They're 15 inches high. Then you're in charge of how high you want your beautiful critter to be. Or you can do exactly what we did and put them in a window box or a planter box. So if you've got just a little balcony and you don't have a big yard, how charming are these going to be? But you're going to have something that has been hugely popular, this whole silhouette critters on people's lawns.
Yes.
They have all kinds of little critters. We've got two beautiful ones available for you today. No one else has the gorgeous LED lights like we do, and no one else has that beautiful cutout design like we do that gives you that beautiful artistic element that you were talking about. And I think we're going to go ahead and see. There we go. Now it's all lit up. That's gorgeous.
I think it's so beautiful. And so many times, Deb, we forget about that, right? We're designing our front yard or our landscape or our garden for during the day when the sun is shining. Your neighbors are walking down the street. They turn their head and they think, oh, what a beautiful yard. But at night, a lot of times we forget about that. And you have to deal with wiring so much of the time.
Yes.
I don't want to do that. I want the aesthetics at night, and that's why this solar power is a set it and forget it.
Well, the solar panel's in the back, and it's simply, it's on like a little hinge, so if you're going to absorb the sun, whichever position you like, just turn the switch to the on position so it absorbs as much of that light as possible. Then wait till it gets dark. Now, when I first got these, I have the privilege of getting samples beforehand.
Yes.
So, of course, I've got it out there, and I'm running out, and my husband's going, what are you doing? I'm waiting for it to get dark. I'm waiting for it to get dark so I can see my critters all lit up. And it is so charming and so whimsical. And to your point, it just adds that little extra something in your yard or garden to give it a visual impact that no one else has.
Absolutely.
So we've got the beautiful butterfly. You can put them in a plant with a planter or flowers, and it'll absolutely be spectacular because the color will pop through.
Oh, yes.
Or you could put the hummingbird and have his beak right into the center of the flower, and then he'll be having...
I was just thinking that. As I was looking at the beak, I was just thinking of that. And you know what I love about Improvements? Again, Improvements is exclusive here at HSN. What Improvements does is you tend to look at what is really hot in the market, what people are really loving out there, and then you think, how can we make that better?
Yes.
And it speaks to the name, right? Improvements. And so that's what you did. You made it even better and then kept it weather resistant and rounded the edges, paid attention to details. And for this price, $24.95, for Flex today. $16 and change gets this home. Add some fun to your front yard. Add something unique, but subtle at the same time, right? It's not going to scream, look at me, but once you see it, you think, ooh.
Look at you.
Look at you. So I love it. Scan the QR code because, again, last quantity right now. I don't think we're going to be able to air this again.
I don't believe so. And think Mother's Day. You know, Mother's Day, we're always thinking of flowers. Flowers are fabulous, but you want to give her something that she's going to be able to enjoy over and over and over again. And if she's a butterfly fan or a hummingbird fan, we check the color with these beautiful creatures.
Okay, it doesn't stop here. So I want you to get in on this. Your item number right now on this is 812-828. Again, your options, all we have left is the hummingbird and the butterfly. So don't forget that. Okay, I need to make a quick mention of something coming up later in the hour before we get to our next beautiful piece from Improvements. We've got